You nailed it, dude. You totally nailed it. I'm searching for the eggplant emoji, or I wonder if there's a hamburger emoji.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. There's the hamburger emoji right there.
We all know what that means.
Matt,
You ain't shit.
That's right. Hey, everybody, this is Matt. We're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for tuning in to our Thursday primetime guitar live segment that we do every single week, regardless of whether or not you guys want to watch it. We are doing it.
No matter how wiped out we are, it's still aimed very, very poorly.
Oh, look, there is a little eggplant emoji. Yeah. So, yeah.
So I have to come towards you?
I scooch the whole match back a little bit there. There you, yeah, and then angle it.
Jesus.
The more time we spend futzing with the camera, the less time we have to actually yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice, Chris. Okay. All right.
I thought it was better at it than that. Apparently not. It's just been a long day. Yep. Yeah. No matter how tired we are, we do it every single Thursday.
That's right, Chris.
You're welcome.
Sometimes we're both here. Sometimes we have special guests, but it's always a lot of laughs, and I'm always glad that we get to hang out with the people who are watching and be part of the whole community thing. It really is a real thing. I mean, if people didn't watch, we wouldn't do it, I guess.
This is practically a studio audience tonight.
I know.
Yeah. Filmed
Texas
before a live studio audience.
Yeah.
Bam,
So
bam,
we'll have a
bam,
laugh
bam,
track.
bam,
I thought everybody would start laughing.
See,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then when Joni and Chachi kiss, everyone goes, woo! It really is.
Yeah. Jackie Branson warm up the crowd before we started. Yeah.
So hey, Chris, how have you been today? I haven't seen you all week, even though we've been in the same shop.
I'm good. Yeah. We got a lot done today, and I knew we weren't behind, but I told my guys by 2:30, I think, or 2. Yeah. Let's start on bodies, and we didn't hit that. But the rest of the body stuff that we had to do went really, really fast.
I told my guys that we had to have body wings glued on, like in glue by noon. We didn't hit that either.
Yeah. So let's tell everybody what we've been doing.
All right. So we are right in the at the tail end of a 7-day workshop. That is
already day 4, the end of day 4. We're
right
down day 5 now.
Yeah. So it is build a classic woodworking workshop.
Yeah.
And this is the final one where it's do whatever you want. So we've got a carved top Les Paul, we've got a set neck Telecaster, we've got kind of a baritone thing, we've got 3 neck throughs, and it's just a crazy. It is.
Yeah. And it's, even though my guys are building stuff that's similar, really it's 3 completely different builds.
So you've got
I've got
Dan and Steve and Eric, and they're making what?
So Dan is making a carved top Les Paul style guitar,
his own stylistic cues
guitar, and steps on that guitar are just slightly different than the traditional set neck guitar.
That's right.
And that's what Steve is building.
That we build.
Yeah, that we build.
Generally speaking, we angle the neck, not the neck pocket. But Les Paul, you got to angle the neck.
Yeah, so there's that. But there's also, you have to do control cavity routes. You should do those while everything's flat. Forgot. And so my excuse is, you guys are just building one style guitar. We're building 3. I got my brain going on 3 different guitars.
Okay,
that's my excuse.
For what?
For little thing like forgetting
foibles.
Route the control cavity before we made it not flat anymore. Stuff like that. So, but we worked through it. Yeah, we got creative. And
do you remember at the first of the year when we first started doing neck through and carved top and we kind of lumped them all together, and I got the dates wrong. And some people signed up for one and some people signed up for the other on the same day, and I'm like, we can't do that. So we just hell with it. Let's just every single one, and now it's the last one. We're not doing any more.
And so we've done 3 Les Paul style carved top build, 3 guys building neck throughs.
Yep.
That worked pretty well.
Yep.
We also did 6 guys doing neck throughs. A little harder than I thought it was going to be, even though everybody was on the same page. Everybody was on the same step.
Yeah.
Every second of the way, and so there was a little more waiting around for tools and stuff like that.
Yeah. So one of the things you said to me
took us
was,
a
I actually
little
like it because we're using different power tools.
Yeah. So my guys can be, we can be working on necks, you can be working on bodies or wings, or you can be just working on necks for 4 days. And we can work on bodies and necks and everything else.
By the way, is what building a neck through here is kind of like. Just making necks for 4 days.
Yeah. And my guys all felt like they were behind yesterday because you guys, all the necks were done.
Yeah.
And we just started on necks. And, but I knew that our bodies were really, really close. So yeah.
It's easier to do a set neck or a fender style. It's not easier to do. It's faster to do it. Mostly because we're not jigged up to make a lot of neck through guitars.
That's the problem is, everything. And just having to move tools out so that you can swing that, 4-foot baseball bat around. Is a thing. So
my guys, Brian and Ben and what's his name? No, Mark. We're Mark's doing a fretless bass neck through, and Brian's doing a fretless guitar neck through with frets, and Ben is doing kind of an ergonomic shaped guitar. So if you hear any rasping in the background, that's actually Ben, who's got so much like shaping and kind of custom stuff that he wants to do, and we're out of day 4. So he's like, can I just keep shaping while you guys do your Dickie Live thing? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So anyway, so who do you think is making the coolest things so far? I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
Because really, yes, it's you.
Yeah,
man.
I knew it.
It always, I mean, you can fuck it up with paint.
Oh, that's right.
You can think it's the coolest guitar ever, and I can think it's
really,
you
and I will
stupid.
think.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So let's just hold off and wait and see.
Okay, so the jury's still out on who's going to make the killerest thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think everybody's making really cool stuff. I haven't paid. I helped out a little bit today with some of the neck through guys.
Yeah.
That was the first time I'd really seen a lot of their guitars. Like where I actually looked at it. And didn't just go, oh yeah, you're doing a great job.
You know how sometimes in these workshops, all the guitars kind of look similar? Nothing looks like anything else in this one.
No. How many SGs?
Just the one I'm making.
Right.
Because I refuse to make an SG again that's not neck through, unless I already started making it, and then I will.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. 6 completely different guitars. It'll be interesting to see how they all look when they're all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to spoil everyone's Thursday, but there will not be a reveal tomorrow of the workshop guitars. Oh, hold on. Let's take a quick super chat from our good friend Doc, who may or may not be back in the North America. He says, flights are booked. See you for the Cridman party. Also got my Owen Brothers t-shirt this week. Stylish. Maybe Doc's going to want an Owens Brothers guitar.
Yeah. So, yeah. There will be more of those.
Thank you so much, Doc. We look forward to seeing you for the Cridman party, which is, I think, December 7th. Yeah, I don't know.
Not that far away.
I can't remember when exactly it is, but yeah,
a little over 2 months.
So
65 days.
One of the members of the audience, Big Jim Grizzly, are you coming tomorrow?
So what?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, are you showing up tomorrow for any reason?
Yeah, before I head up north, I think.
When do you head up north for what?
I gotta be in Loveland at 3.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to be here to show off the new Hawk Attack guitars tomorrow.
Well, they're not done yet.
No, but we could do a preview of.
You show them right now if you want.
Well, we could do a little bit of a thing. So.
Off a little bit.
Who the fuck was that? Okay, yeah. Anyway, anyhow, sometimes people just kind of show up.
Can I?
Yeah, we can give them a little taste, man.
Okay, you want
Jesus
to?
Christ.
I'm a little scared for this wolf who's chewing on a saw blade.
So Jimmy wants to come up and show off some of the new Hawk Attack stuff that we've been working on.
Okay. Oh, today?
Yeah, you want to do a kind of a pre, because we're working without a net here, Chris. I have no idea what's happening.
You were slaving away until 4:55.
4:55. Yeah. So.
All right, Chris, why don't you grab one and I'll grab one?
Well, why don't? Okay, yeah, and then I'll.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jim, come sit next to me.
I don't want to.
Oh
I
yeah.
always grab my nipples when I do.
Come on, baby. Get on up here. All right. So
you hand him that one and sit down, and then I'll hand you this one.
All right.
So as some of you may know,
Stand back.
Jim and I have a band together, and we've been in the same band for the last 16, 17 years. And isn't that right, Jim?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, man.
Yeah. So Jim decided that maybe it was time for all of us to have matching BC Rich Bitches so we could be as cool as Susie Quattro in that Rock Hard video.
Yeah.
Where's the third one? Chris, do you know?
It's right there.
Oh, it's over
yeah,
yonder?
it's over there.
So hold on. We missed the super chat from Doc, who says, "Hey, JJJ, cheers, brother." Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Doc.
Bump him on the back.
No, don't want me.
He looks like he had a great trip.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He went to the F1 race in Singapore.
Yeah, he did.
Badass.
So, all right. So Jim, would you mind if I didn't talk and just interrupted you while you talked for a little bit?
Sure.
All right, let's go with that.
So
Why
we
do those say I heart butthole?
They don't.
Oh.
they
talking
don't,
about?
Brian.
Yeah, Brian, you shit ass.
Yeah, you shit ass, Brian.
Okay.
If you remember one of the previous videos, we started these in May.
Yeah.
After a class,
Uh-huh.
and you had just got done with a neck through class,
Mhm.
and you said, "Hey, do you want to hang out the next week and do some neck throughs?"
Yeah.
And we decided to do these. It was a full week of just you and I. Chris was off bicycling in Utah.
Yep.
So we were here doing this.
Sean Joint
And then-
says those are good-looking bitches.
Well, yeah. Are you talking about us or the guitars?
Yeah. He's talking about you.
He's talking about
Anyway,
guitars.
I don't know. Anywho,
No, I'm just serious.
yes.
That's what Kiki
says that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, so we got quite a bit done that week. There was still blocks of wood on the wings.
On two of them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I knew you had two classes coming back to back.
Uh-huh.
Last week was open.
Mhm.
So you said it was cool if I came in and started sanding on these bad boys, and that's what I did.
On these bad bitches.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you sanded and
and
sanded and sanded.
and sanded and sanded
Uh-huh.
and sanded for 3 days.
And then sanded some more. All right. So what do we got here? We got so this will be I get to rock this one. So I love
Look at
this.
the
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah. Hola.
That's a lot of neck.
Tell
Yes.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
It has way more frets than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Like
Because yours usually in right.
in
Yeah.
that neighborhood. Yeah. For all the wicked solos.
That's right.
All right. And what do you got? What do you got there?
So we have a double neck here.
Uh-huh. So this is getting so all these are all getting black hardware. This is getting a black Kaler,
Yes.
and then we have a matching kind of a
Got a
more
Tamarzio.
or less matching guitar, right? All right. Let's.
Yep. There we go.
So who's gonna play the one neck guitar and who's gonna play the two neck guitar?
I don't know. I think Brett and I are going to fight over who gets to play this one.
Yeah, it's little and light, and
Right.
although the double neck isn't particularly heavy.
There's a lot of meat on this one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
You got to
but
come correct.
you do,
Right.
and you have to bring an amp that you can hear. Sorry, Brett, but yeah. So we're gonna get Brett fixed up for this next round at Scruffy Murphy. So, Jim, let's talk a little bit about the last show that we did at Scruffy Murphy's for the Oktoberfest, Rocktoberfest.
That's
as it
right.
were.
We came in there and I told you it was going to be loaded with millennials.
And it
Drunk
was,
millennials.
and it was,
It was
was.
wall to wall 25-year-olds.
which looked like wall to wall 11-year-olds to me. I'm like,
Well,
who are these? Yeah, I don't
One of
party
which
with
one
Um,
of Jimmy
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
And the worry was that after the first song we were going to clear the place out. And I was like, no, they're here to get
that was
loaded
totally
and listen
cool.
to rock and roll.
because Hawk Attack has cleared the place out before. So
Not that day.
Not that day.
That's right. Mr. Sweet Dick took over.
Uh-huh,
and-
yeah.
And we got after it, man. We held the crowd all night. So
are you about to, oh, you're just chilling.
I'm just
I don't know if you
chilling.
were cheersing or what.
I'm just
Chris,
chilling.
Chris has me fixed up there, Byron.
Here, you want to hand it to him?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Oh, no.
It's me. Hairy arm out of there. Oh, yeah. So how long is it? It feels like it's been about 45 minutes. It's been 15. We need to vamp for a lot more.
Yeah. Well, Chris is going to do that.
Okay, good.
Tell everybody what you're putting in the base, Matt.
So I'm I love pudding. So these are getting some Aguilar pickups that that my buddy sent me, and those are going to be cool. And I've got a Leo Kwan badass style bridge here. And the cool thing is volume control and on-off switch. That's it.
Micro switch.
So in keeping with the BC Rich flavor. Now, how about you? What do you got happening over there?
I think we have, well, Kaler obviously, and we are straight DiMarzios, don't we?
I think we've got some DiMarzios and
We've
some
got a
Super
rail
Ds.
up
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
and
how do you select it?
3 micro switches right here, on off. Oh yes,
One for each pickup.
that's
One for each
right.
pickup.
Volume knob, right?
And a volume knob right here.
No time for tone.
That's
No time for
no.
tone. Okay, so what? So we're actually really close to the next step. Is we're going to scuff these back,
Right.
get them level sanded with 220 and 320, and then they're going to go in for color and clear. What colors are we doing these bad dudes?
Well, we're gonna mask this off. Chris, aren't we gonna give this a little bit of amber maybe on the maple?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're your guitars, so
Well,
yeah.
Um,
but I
Yeah, they're
think,
going to live
yeah,
at the
a little-
upright lounge.
A little amber and a little. I think you guys are talking about a little red, right?
yeah. So we're gonna do
Yeah.
some
Like
translucent
blood
red.
red where the mohawk is. Yeah.
Yeah. And
We
then,
maybe ought to leave the brown stripe in. No, we can't. Never mind.
no,
Lefty O has a great question. If you have toned wood, which we do, we have vertical grain maple and Honduran mahogany. Do you really need a tone knob?
Probably not.
no.
Can
That's
you
a
turn
great-
up the tone on the wood though?
You know, because so what does the tone knob really do? It just kind of puts a chokehold on the guitar and throttles it back.
It takes away tone.
Takes away tone.
That's right.
Yeah, it doesn't
Do that.
add more tone. It
We wanna
takes
go
shit away.
Hawk
Yeah.
Attack goes full tilt.
Yeah.
That's right.
Heavy duty rock and roll.
That's
I
right.
feel like Derek Smalls with this. Okay. All right. Cool.
So if you are in the Denver area this Saturday, Hawk Attack 527 at Scruffy Murphy's.
but we will
Irish
not
Pub.
have these guitars.
We will not.
But we will have these for the Cridman party.
I thought we weren't playing the equipment party.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, but we will have
Maybe
them.
we are.
But we will have them.
Do you guys want to see
Hey,
Hawk Attack at the
Listen,
Cridman party?
will we have these guitars
Oh,
for the Cridman
We'll
party?
probably have them in a couple weeks,
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
All right. So yes, we will have them for the Christmas party.
Yeah.
All right. Whether we play them or not is still yeah. Brad Hutchings sent us a $5 and said those are so badass. I don't know whether to sing Christmas carols or shit my pants. Actually, what he said is the only thing that could make them more badass is if the slabs of wood were connected with festool dominoes. I see. I think I see. Brad, I think I like what I said. You said better than what you said.
Yeah. Hi, Brad.
Sean Joyce says, so when you get yours done before me, does that mean that I stole your colo scheme? Yes, it does.
He still hasn't got his done.
No, he still hasn't gotten his
What the
done.
fuck?
What have you been doing,
I
dude?
know, dude. Sean probably has to, work and
Like
make a
he's got-
living, and
He's got kids and shit.
kids and
Whatever.
wives and stuff, or maybe just one wife. I don't know.
Anyway, this is where we are right now. Got a few more days of
That bass is playing you, Felix. Yeah,
but they're getting pretty close, and they look great.
yeah, they do.
Look at that.
Get a load of that.
Mhm.
So, is Chris going to help us paint these? Do you think, or is he just going to leave us to our own
yes.
devices?
No, he gets to paint them.
He gets to help us paint. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
man.
I think these are going to be lots of fun, and I really want to build myself a P bass because that one that I played, and then one of the last gigs that we played, I built a P bass, and we had a reveal video, And I said, if anyone wants to buy this guitar right now, I'm going to go out and play it, and I'm going to send it to you immediately. And Doug Santaniello bought it. I loved that thing.
That bass sounded amazing.
God, that thing was awesome. I have every reason to believe this will sound cool too, but I just love a P bass, you know?
Matt has been saying ever since then he needs to build a P bass for
Yeah.
himself.
Doug should just send that back to me and let me
Sure.
have it. Right?
And pay for it and give it back to
And,
him.
hey, Doug should pay for it and then give it back. No, Doug, I don't. Yeah, I can build another P bass, but maybe I'll just rock this dude. Hey, let's see what Dylan's up to. He says,
Hey, Dylan.
Dylan says he's packing the module as we speak, live right after you. So I don't know, Dylan, are you going to be doing module packing like on the camera tonight? That would be cool.
Is that like code?
So you know, okay, what you may not know, Brian, is tomorrow's Friday. We're going to get all the stuff done, and then we're going to start painting Friday, and then paint Saturday and paint Sunday. Then on Monday, we start another workshop, the $9,000 Strat workshop. Dylan's going to be out here for that. I don't know if Leslie's coming with him or if it's just him. I imagine Leslie's coming. Yeah, so it's going to be just it's just kooky.
Crazy.
We've got so much stuff to do and so little time to paint BC Rich bitches. But yeah, and in the meantime, we have a gig.
Yep.
On Saturday.
We do.
And then yeah, it's craziness.
Busy week.
Now we're all going out for a Mexican fiesta later tonight. Share how that makes you feel.
Well, I'm cooking fajitas at the crib
All right.
Yeah.
for my friends from North Carolina that I brought with me.
Doug paid me $5 to say you can build another one, and I'll pay for that one because I'm not giving this up. Doug, I love that bass. That Sunburst bass was so killer. I thought that was a really cool one. And it sounded amazing. It had DiMarzio P bass pickups in it. That thing was a monster.
Yep. It was very cool.
So yeah.
All right, we
but
good?
Yeah, maybe Doug will buy all these BC Rich bitches, the Hawk Attack BC Rich bitches. I don't know.
We have to play a few shows.
We have to at
first.
least play a few shows with them. So, and we have to see if Mike Learn and Don DeMasi want to play them in the ZZ Top band. So thanks for hanging out with us. Big Jim Grizzly, everybody, come on, give it up for Big Jim Grizzly.
Is that your country truck driver name?
That's just his name. He asked Leslie to call him Big
That's
Jim
my
Grizzly.
actual porn name.
Oh, Big Jim
Yeah.
Grizzly.
You seen the latest Big Jim Grizzly film?
I haven't.
Yeah. That guy is good.
Man, that guy is hung.
He makes me
I know.
forget I'm watching porn. I get so involved in the story. I'm like, yeah, is he ever going to fix that copier?
So, Chris, this week we got this StewMac, basically fretboard neck relief. That's what it is, the neck relief gauge. What say you on the neck relief gauge?
So I have used it a total of one time.
All right.
You told me how to work it,
Yep.
and it's pretty neat.
Now, this neck relief gauge is different from the nut slot depth gauge.
Let's dredge that back up.
Okay.
How many frets does that speak?
This many.
So it goes from like third to 12, something like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I haven't played around with it enough to know. But it did definitely do what it was supposed to do. It told me how much neck relief there was.
So what you do is you span this distance. I think it's supposed to go over 2 frets. And then this guy actually rides on a fret too. This is a spring-loaded dial indicator gauge.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to put this on a known flat surface, like say a machine steel, I don't know, like the joiner, right? Yeah, or planer.
Yeah, or a really good straight edge.
Yeah.
Or
This should read
my forehead.
But yeah. This should read 0. Yeah, this should read 0. And then if you have a neck that's got relief in it, it will read something different.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't try it on a guitar with strings on it, but I did try it on a neck that was floating around. And yeah, it said there was some relief, and I looked down, and sure enough, I could see it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this gauge, and I'm looking forward to doing a video on it, and I think that will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool tool.
I'm hoping that I can irritate the internet with a video about this tool.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Matt, you
Matt,
are a
if anybody
talented
can upset
guy,
the internet, it's
and
going to
you
be you.
can,
See you, boys.
irritate anybody. We'll see ya.
Shane wants to know, what do you think of the Felix Martin type double necks, the one with one big neck and with 2 fretboards? You know, I've seen those. I think I know the one you're talking about. I've seen those, but I think they're cool. But you know what I'm talking about, where you can actually rotate the whole guitar 180 degrees and play it.
Oh, okay.
Not like
maybe
this, but
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
Where the back is also the top, and vice versa.
Okay.
Hey, you know what I forgot to tell you? I mean, you don't know what I forgot to tell you, but you know what I forgot to tell you?
What?
See if you can guess who wants to come by the shop next week and is going to be in town seeing the Eagles and the, I don't know, Doobie Brothers.
Who wants to come by?
They're someone you know of, and they're
Have
going
I
to
met
stop.
this person?
I don't know. And they're going to stop by the shop next week because they're going to be in town to see the Eagles, and I can't remember who the other band is. Let's say
I'm gonna go with
You're never gonna guess.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
You're not correct, but you're not far off.
I'm hoping that adds to our analytics. By saying Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
I don't know who Travis Kelce is, but no, I think you'll be actually very happy to hear.
Is that the dude's name?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it right.
I think you'll be very happy to know, Chris, that Ed Elliott, famed Mosrite
No
builder,
way!
is going to stop by the
That's
shop.
way
next
better
week.
than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
So
Yeah.
now, but you know, I mean, I don't. Have you ever met Ed Elliott?
No, I've never.
I
met
haven't
him.
either.
No,
But
no.
he's like, hey, I'm going to be in town. Can I swing by the shop?
That's actually really
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
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 So
So
what do you know about Ed Elliott?
So from what I know, Ed Elliott is a guy who at one point in his young life worked for Semi Mosley at the Mosrite factory.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Well,
he's
so
way
he
older
was,
than
he
you.
was he was
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, he's
And
not
he was
right.
fairly young, and I think he worked for him. You know, I think he swept and sanded at one point, and then I think he worked for him a little later
But
on.
he's not
too.
old like Brian, right?
No, I think
Older.
Is
We don't know.
anybody older than Brian? But anyway, I have no idea how old Ed Elliott is. He has
I
a
don't
picture of he and Semi in like 1973
Oh, that's
at
cool, man.
the Boonville, Arkansas
Yeah,
factory. That
he
I
lives
think
in
burned
Oklahoma
down.
now.
Yeah, he lives in
Okay.
Oklahoma. Yeah, but anyway, he makes really, really good Mosrite reproductions.
Basically, he makes Mosrites.
Mosrites. Yeah, he makes some Bigsby-esque kind of stuff.
Mhm.
He makes awesome pickups. His Mosrite pickups are the best.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I told him that we were going to be doing
maybe
some
I'll try and
strats.
talk him out of a set of those for not. Yeah.
You know, we bought a bunch of
actually
pickups from Ed Elliott,
Wouldn't do that to him, but
and
yeah.
I know we've built a bunch of Mosrites that have Ed Elliott pickups.
Yeah,
in them, so yeah.
he seems like a very, very cool guy.
Well, it's funny
I
because
emailed
I'm
him,
like,
like,
why
once.
does Ed Elliott like even want to hang out with us?
Well, yeah,
But
but he does it all like old school.
he does. Does he sandcast like vibrato parts? and
Yeah,
things?
he
Okay,
does.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
he
I don't know.
I think he still cuts fret slots by hand, by
What?
eye. I think he marks them out and just cuts them. That's how old
That's
school
cool.
Ed is. So yeah, so that'd be really neat to meet that guy.
Cecil wants to know, was Mosrite the first to do a German carve on electric guitars? This is a great question for you, Chris.
He was not. There was a guy named Roger Rossmeisel, whose father.
Hold on. You just plucked that name out of thin. I would never have in 100 million years been able
He
to.
could be fucking lying. Nobody.
Yeah,
knows.
I'm not.
I know he's not. He's
Yeah.
not. But yeah.
And his father. I don't know his father's name. Let's say
Hans
he's
von
German.
Rossel.
Yeah. Did German carves in Germany.
Oh, okay.
And then Roger brought it over, and he worked for Rickenbacker, and he worked for that's where Semi learned about the German carve.
trick.
Was at the
Well, we're
and
gonna.
took it on
We've
on
got
his
a
own.
we've got a handful of Mosrites that we call toast rights. Doug Santaniello's got one in the queue. While Ed Elliott's here, maybe we'll get some
Ed to just build them.
Hey, no. We'll definitely order some pickups from him for those guitars. And so I was really excited when I saw that Ed Elliott was coming out. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
and
I thought you might be.
That will be cool. Yeah, because touch a little bit of the magic.
Yeah,
of that stuff. Yeah,
that dude's got some juice.
Yeah.
So and of course next week, Dylan from Dylan Talks Tone, Dylan Pickups will be out here for our $9,000 Stratocaster workshop, which is full. Oh, no, it's full. It's full. Yeah, unless one of you guys wants to come out and build a $9,000 Strat.
6 or 7.
Yeah, Eric, you feel like
Yeah, figure that out.
One more week.
Yeah. One more week, sir. Okay. So anyway, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
The $9,000 Strat class.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm looking for a little bit of a break.
I'm looking for a tiny bit. Day one is out at Steve at Maximum Guitar Works shop in Elizabeth, Colorado.
Yeah.
And that's our one day off. Yeah.
And tacos, possibly.
Donuts and tacos.
I'm not gonna do the donuts.
I probably
but
shouldn't eat
the
any
taco,
donuts either, but I probably will.
I'll eat
'cause,
tacos.
Maybe I'll get a breakfast burrito and then a taco, but I don't know.
There you go. That's a great idea.
So anyway, Chris.
No clock on the wall says 5:30. Wow, we are kicking some butt tonight. Was it last week that flew by because I was reading all those comments?
Yeah, all it was
Yeah,
was you reading
yeah.
mean comments.
Yeah. That was last week. Last week, yeah.
Mhm.
And this week, I feel like I've talked for an hour and a half.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
my
good
goodness.
night.
Okay. No, we've got another half hour to go before it's time to
Correct. Get
really
our taco on.
we have to let Ben Duncan get his guitar shaped a little bit more, and
I went in and looked while I was not.
how's he
camera.
doing?
Oh, he's doing great.
Is he
Yeah.
rasping with alacrity?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah. Alacrity, a youthful exuberance.
I told him to not proceed with haste,
No.
but with purpose and speed.
Correct.
And then I
Yes.
did this. Which I have no
Henceforth-
idea what that means.
Henceforth, young man,
yeah. Young warrior. There's a lot
go
of
forward
yeah.
and conquer those wood demons.
Those wooden demons.
You got nothing to say.
We got nothing. Yeah.
Somebody ask a question.
Yeah. I hope somebody asks a question that we can dig right into.
Anybody want to come up?
Loring wants to know what Ed Elliott's doing. So Loring, Ed is actually going to be in the shop next week. I cannot say that he's going to want to do a video with us or anything, but he's going to be in the shop for he and his girlfriend are going to be in town they're going to see a concert.
That's cool.
And he's like, "Hey, can I swing by the shop?" I'm like, "Absolutely." If Ed
I
Elliott
am
wants to come
shocked
by,
that he knows who we are.
well, we bought some stuff from him, so yeah.
Yeah. And I think we bounced emails back and forth, once
A handful
or
of
twice.
times,
Yeah, but that's cool, man. Because he keeps some of that tradition alive. There's not a lot of guys that go to that length,
I agree.
and he definitely keeps it alive. So
I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dunk says, "Where are y'all going for tacos? Same as usual." Yes, we're going to Los Pendejos.
Los Pendejos by the lake.
Los Tres Pendejos.
Shane
On
wants
the
to
lake.
know, there was a deep dive on Vi's Hydra last week. If you gentlemen were to make a Hydra, how much would it cost? Okay, I
Is that the one with
don't
the
know
monkey
what
grip?
that is.
Is there a monkey grip involved?
Is that the flame one from the Yankee Rose video?
I don't know. I was trying to talk at least one guy in this class, in this group of people, into a monkey grip, and they weren't having it.
Yeah.
Monkey grip. The Steve Vai's guitar has that handhold thing.
Handle.
Yeah.
Unknown caller.
Oh,
Let me
Hydra
answer that.
is the triple neck that's heart shaped.
Yeah.
Oh,
If we were to make that, how much would it cost?
$1 million.
The last time we made a triple neck guitar, it sold for
$7,800.
Enough.
Yep, and no, I don't want to make a project like that.
to redo. It would be one thing if we made a guitar with 3 necks to replicate something that to replicate a Steve Vai guitar is a
Uh-huh.
little you know, I mean, you kind of got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah. I think I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows every freaking spec on that guitar, and if you got any of it wrong,
That would be
you'd
bad.
be a
yeah.
Is it shit ass?
You would be a shit ass.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Brad Guitar Miller says that he loves his new Challenger 2. Actually, Brad, your Challenger is a Challenger 3, I think. You have the last one that we sent you, Brad, is a Challenger level 3.
Yep.
Okay, so that's an intriguing thing that we could talk about. We are making more Challenger level 1 and Challenger level 2 guitars than any other guitars right now. Mostly because the Challenger level 3 and Challenger level 4, or if you're in Germany, the Challenger level 3 and Challenger level 4, because I just watched Inglourious Bastards. Those are all handmade. Like everything on those is handmade by us.
After today, this is the only way I can show 4.
Okay. Why, are you cutting your finger off?
No, I can't do it this way. Yeah, look,
okay.
I lost that finger in an accident today.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think's going to happen
for the people?
Yeah.
No blood though.
What do you think's going to happen with how many guitars do you think we're going to hand make from now on? So like Mike Beckloff bought a Challenger level 4 with a Charlie Christian pickup in it,
Mm-hmm.
which the top for that is like wildly, amazingly cool. And we've got some ultralight Challengers that have handmade bodies and necks that are in paint still. They're going out very, very soon. Those are super fucking cool. But where are we with what do you think is going to happen with Challenger level 3s and level 4s?
I don't know. Well, I'm hoping that maybe somebody will buy a level 1 and go, this is really cool. I'd also like a level 3 or a level 4.
We've had some people that bought level 1s and said, I want that's this cool. I want a level 2. Maybe they'll buy a level 3.
Yeah, maybe.
4
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's fairly early in this whole thing. So, yeah, it would be cool to sell a bunch of guitars, but it would also be cool to, keep making stuff.
Yeah.
All of it in-house, but not so much that you feel, worked.
One of the things about the level 1 and level 2 is if it doesn't make the guitar play any better or sound any better, it's not on the level 1. Level 2, you get a little bit nicer finish.
Yeah, you get nicer finish.
But it's still a fairly streamlined
more work. That's the funny thing about it is it's for
what, $400 extra dollars or something.
Yeah. It's more work, but the guitar is basically the same.
But like our level 1, it's got like Hipshot bridge and tuners.
Yeah.
It's got like it's got a carved top. It's got Honduran mahogany body with a set maple neck.
Get your hairy arm out of the photo.
It's just a fairly badass guitar. So the level 2 really is just more finish work, right?
Yeah.
They're both set necks. They're both maple necks with
there's
rosewood
more options
fretboards.
with level 2.
Oh, that's true.
You can get humbuckers or you can get P90s. If you wanted
trim,
trim. If you wanted some custom-ish colors, we can do that.
What if you wanted different woods?
I think we could probably get that done.
Yeah,
but it would take maybe a minute longer.
Yeah. We're talking about so right now the level 1 is a Honduran mahogany body with a set maple neck and a rosewood fretboard. We're talking about doing some carved maple top level 2s with set maple necks and rosewood fretboards.
Yeah, maybe
with some trims. I know for a fact there's some white limba level 2s coming down the pipe. I know for a fact there's some 5-piece maple walnut neck Challenger level 2s coming. So the level 2s are just more features.
Yeah. The level 1's just the first taste.
It's just a taste. Yeah. And I think
I took one home last weekend and played it quite a bit, 3 days.
What did you think?
I liked it. It was really, really good. The bummer part of that whole weekend has nothing to do with the guitar. My couch amp decided to die. And
what's a couch amp?
A couch amp.
Oh, couch amp. Okay.
It's the amp you play when you sit on the couch and watch TV.
Couch amp.
And for as many amps as I have, I only like my good down amp and my couch amp, and so now I'm down to one amp.
Yeah,
and I have to get a new couch amp, and I'm bummed. And so it sort of distracted the whole. I mean, I know this is second world problems, but
it's totally
third world, first world.
Dang it, my amp selection
Yeah,
isn't badass enough.
Well, so I got a pile of amps sitting down there, and I go down. I'm like, I don't want to play any of this shit.
Mhm.
You know, I want to play the good one, but it's down here. I'm not going to take it upstairs and relegate it to couch amp.
Couch.
So I've been
status.
playing. Yeah, I've been playing crap I don't want to play. So
is
that okay? You guys got a problem with that?
No, you're
Yeah.
definitely down
All right.
to talk.
So
All right. Yes, I'm single.
you know, one of the last guitars that we sent out was to Michael Schmidt, which was a Challenger Deluxe, which is actually a Challenger Level 3 with a Charlie Christian pickup in it, and we also call it the JJJ model. And he's like, my JJJ Level 3 is awesome, and
he emailed us even.
Yes,
which is
he did,
super
and
cool because we don't always hear back from people.
we don't, and I've been meaning to get back to him because
I got back to him.
Did you?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you because
That night
he sent a nice
right
email,
after the email,
and I'm like crap, I need to send it. Like I got to get back to this guy because it's super cool to like have someone love the guitar that they got.
Yeah, you want everybody to like them, and
Yeah.
you assume they do, but it's always an assumption.
I always like them
until they don't, and then they get a hold of you.
No,
which doesn't happen very often.
It
But every
doesn't
once in a
happen
while
very
it does. But yeah, you want everybody to like what you do.
Like I said, if I build you a guitar, I guarantee you I'll love it. Yeah. I know, which that really is a real thing, and I'm a total snob because I've seen it all, and I've done a lot of it.
You want everybody to like, I mean, that's one of the reasons that we do this. It's not just to sell guitars.
It's to get chicks.
It is to get chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you want people to like the finished thing that you're making. That's why you make it.
Here's what never gets old, Chris, is going to a show and seeing someone play our guitars.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I used to love that, even if it was a guitar, that I set up or
I see what you mean.
Yes. Or if it was just my guitar and you hand it off to somebody else and they play it and they're like, oh wow, this is really fun.
I thought you meant
like
like that
guitar.
Axe one or or like an RD or something like that we don't like.
No, but
if he's playing another guitar and yours is back on the stand.
No, Brian.
You didn't like that.
But and then seeing somebody play something that I actually helped make is even cooler. Yeah. I love that. And if they like it, that's even better.
One of the biggest coups for me was I know and am in bands with and have been in bands with some guys who are like dyed in the wool Les Paul guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they can have any guitar they want. And they do.
Mm-hmm.
And they choose to play one of our guitars. And and those guys. So like Brett and Jim and Jeff LaQuatra and Cesar Rosas. Yeah. I mean, like those guys, like that's the guitar that they choose to play.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's really cool. And it's cool to go see Hawk Attack now because there's 3 Texas Toast guitars on stage at all times. And at one of your shows, I was talking to the sound guy, and he asked me what I did, and I said, "Oh well, I make guitars."
Yeah,
there they are.
There they are.
He's like, "Oh, I was wondering what
That's
that
cool.
was all about." So yeah, didn't mention the part where you tried to kill him.
Oh yeah, that was the I didn't mean to. I just did.
Well, that just happens. But it explained why he wasn't as enthusiastic about the bass.
Probably not as yeah. You mean Doug's bass?
Doug's bass. Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see somebody because you can think it's great, but if somebody else plays it and thinks it's cool,
there's nothing quite like that.
Even better. Yeah.
Tom, I got your email. I'm just so busy right now. I just can't get back to you, but we're going to do a video together soon, amigo. Doc says that he's been playing his soul pole out in the wild. Sounds massive, and people are always commenting on how ridiculously cool it looks. That's super cool.
Yeah, he got that cool fabric top.
The green one.
Green one.
Ed Dupree says he loves his Challenger, and he finally got to play his son's Super Casanova for the first time last week when he was in Florida on vacation.
That's awesome. Yeah, your son lives in Fruita now.
Florida.
Oh, Florida. Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna hit him up for room and board.
Well, I mean, you
in Fruita.
We know a lot of
Somewhere
we know a lot of cool people in the Florida area.
Yeah, but I never go to Florida, so it doesn't
Maybe we
really
should
work
go.
out for me. Yeah, we should plan a Disney trip.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Chris, let's talk a little bit about the NAMM show. What do you want to do vis-a-vis the NAMM show?
I wouldn't mind going and hanging out and seeing and talking to people.
Yeah,
But
I think we both know we're not going to exhibit, right?
Yeah, I don't want to exhibit at
Okay.
NAMM, but I wouldn't mind doing another meet and greet. That was really fun.
That was a lot of fun, and
yeah.
that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, we're way more famous now than we were.
Way
then.
more
Yeah.
infamous now than
Unbelievably famous in comparison to then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like everybody knows who Taylor Swift is,
yeah,
but nobody
exactly.
knows who Travis Kelce is. Yeah. So yeah, flip those two around. That's where we are now. Yeah.
That's
We
right.
are almost Taylor Swift famous.
I don't know that we are, but it's a rumor I don't mind spreading.
Yeah. In our little world,
In my head, I'm just as popular as Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I'm going
All I
to sue
keep
someone
thinking
for
is-
touching my
All I
butt.
keep thinking is, dude,
It's
she's
gonna
gonna
be
write
Jim.
songs about you later. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna write one called Travis Kelce's
Who's Travis
Shit ass.
Kelce?
he's a football
end.
player.
Tight end
Yeah.
for the Kansas City.
For
Chiefs.
Kansas
Oh,
City Chiefs,
okay. Yeah, you
and
should have
they
said
won
the
Super
Kansas
Bowl
City
like-
guy. Yeah, okay.
Won the Super Bowl last
I
year.
know the
blah,
Kansas
blah,
City
blah,
guy.
da,
Yeah, I
da,
like that
da.
guy. He's
Yeah.
cool.
Hosted Saturday Night Live. Apparently, chicks
Which I
think
also
he's
don't
good
watch.
looking. Don't
Yeah.
really get it. Whatever.
Does he have a Subway commercial?
They
all do
he
have- they
has,
all have a
he
Subway
has,
commercial,
He
right?
has some sort of commercials that I've seen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gillette, maybe.
Oh, his
or-
brother?
Yeah, he has a brother who plays for the
Larry.
Giants or something.
Larry.
I think it's Larry.
He's a football player too.
He
Okay.
is. Yeah. Gerard. I don't know. I'm making up names.
So, all right. So let's go back to the NAMM show, Chris. Are we going to, I think we
I
should
think
hear.
it's Kelly Casey.
The hell are you talking
Jerry
about?
Casey.
Kelsey.
I'm just going to have the show is just going to be the Brian and Chris show
Yeah.
from now on. Yeah.
Okay.
The
sorry.
shit ass and
Fucking
Chris
idea,
show. That's
Chris.
what we're going to call it.
The
The
shit ass
new
and Chris.
shit ass and Chris show coming
I
soon.
get top billing.
Yeah, you sure do.
I always get second billing. Yeah, it's a real
Do
thing.
Chris and shit ass.
Yeah, no, shit ass and Chris has a better ring to it.
It does. Or
Yeah.
Chris and shit. But anyway, in any case.
Sorry.
So I'm thinking that the whole idea with the NAMM show is that we're going to go hang out and give out T-shirts to people who recognize
Oh, who recognize us?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And the T-shirt's going to say what? Does this
Um,
guitar make my dick look big?
Yeah, I think
No,
that's
that's
I
not
think,
gonna say
I think that's what it. I think that was your original plan. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah.
I think we want to throttle it back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come up with something clever.
How about your guitar sucks?
Yeah.
That's already been done. So no, we're not going to.
Okay.
What if we just had a cool Texas Toast logo shirt?
Sure, we could do that.
I mean, that'd be
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to offend everybody.
Just people that hate Texas toast.
Shut up, Brian. All right. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well, yeah. So I don't even know how we get in. I guess we could talk to Ike at Flipside Music, the great American guitar store. I know
Yeah, we
he's
could go
got
on a
tickets.
flip side tag.
You
We
just
could
start
do
talking
that.
smack. Yeah.
Mhm.
NAMM, Doc
Oh.
wants to know NAMM in Vegas or Nashville. I believe they're all in California
Anaheim,
now. I don't
yeah.
think there's any more in Nashville.
Is it in January again?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's back in
Maybe
the
we
yeah.
could go for my birthday.
We should go for your birthday.
Yeah.
We're
That'd
close
be
to, or
nice.
we could celebrate your birthday. at
Well,
the same
yeah, my
time.
birthday. I celebrate all month.
We could go to Turks in Huntington Beach.
We could go to Turks. We can't
Provided
go to,
they're still
we can't go to Don the Beachcomber.
They're closed.
One of the guys in one of the classes told me Turks is still there. He thinks.
Was it Hat Mike or
I think it might have been Hat Mike
or
It might have
Mike,
been,
Mike
other
Sleva?
Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Dylan says it's in April.
What the
Holy
fudge?
moly! Or he actually Dylan didn't say it's in April. He just said April. I don't know if that's a month or a lady.
So they
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I can't celebrate my birthday until April.
You could wait. Yeah,
I
why
guess.
not?
All right,
Yeah.
whatever. It's not the same.
Barry wants to know, would you or have you done any Fabric Top Challenger guitars? Barry, funny you should mention it because I'm actually working on 2 of them right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we have done some fabric top challengers. We did a carved top fabric top
Yep.
not all that long ago.
Yep.
Early on, we did a fair number of challenger fabric tops. There's some really, really good looking ones out there.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
And there's fixing to be
thinking
2 more.
That Devin had one, but he doesn't, I don't think.
I don't think he does.
No.
Yeah.
But there's a green one that's really rad.
Yeah.
Even John Schneider from TV's Dukes of Hazzard
That's right. Bo Duke
asked us what was going on with that guitar.
He did.
As he came out of the bathroom and I bum rushed him and
He was
got him
going
to
like
come
this.
over. Yeah, he's like, "Don't worry, I watched him." I said,
He
"Doesn't
did.
matter if
He's
you
a
did."
gentleman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you
And,
did, Bo.
Yeah, so he was looking at the guitars. He's like, "Well, tell me about this." I said, "Well, that's fabric." He said, "Oh, that's real neat." And
Yeah.
then, tell me about the back of this neck.
Yeah.
And it was scuff back satin. I said, this is the way we do them. If you don't like gloss, he's like, "Well, that's a real nice treat."
You know what we should have done? We should have just given him one right there.
We should have
Just given him one. Yeah.
And then your sister could have chased him down and had her picture taken with him and the guitar,
Which she did. Yeah.
or
yeah.
just him, no guitar.
She had no idea who he was. She's
Yeah,
like,
she's-
I just thought he was a good looking guy. I
Yeah,
wanted to get
good
my
looking.
picture took with him. All right. And that's what happened.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. Yep. Yep. I was standing there. We had a crew of dudes that we knew standing around.
Jeff LaQuatra,
Yep. And I said,
some other dudes.
yeah, that was John Schneider. Bo Duke from Dukes of Hazzard just went in the bathroom.
Just went
they're
in
like,
to take a squirt.
Really? And they all turn around. We're all staring at the bathroom door. I'm like, well, we can't do that when he walks out.
But you did.
Yeah, I'll post up. No, I said, I'll post up and watch for when he comes out. And they were all turned around. Then he came out and I was like, here he is. And then they all turned around and we met Bo Duke. Yeah, that's
Doug Santignello
pretty
says
weak,
says
celebrity.
2 words: Speedo burrito. Because that is one of the carb top
fabric
challenge.
top.
Or
Yeah,
it's not a carb
it's
top,
a
but
fabric top. Yeah, and it's got leopard and a
Mhm.
shit ton of pinstriping.
it's rad.
It's badass. Yeah, that's a good looking guitar.
I'm actually working on a couple of Challenger level 2s with fabric tops right now. No, I'm not. I'm working on the workshop right now. Then I'm working on the
In
next
your
workshop right
mind.
now. But yeah, then after that, I'm doing two fabric top level 2 carb top challengers.
Good.
All right. And then what, Chris? Can we vamp for another 5 minutes about anything?
Well, you could go through your spiel on thanking everybody.
Well, let's do that. Let's thank everybody, including our good friends at Flipside Music, the great American guitar store. Guys, I don't know if Ike and the gang did a live stream tonight because, frankly, I was just too damn busy to tune in.
Yep.
But they should have done a live stream they do one every Thursday at 4:00 Mountain Time, and I think that they're showing off a bunch of gear that they have ready to go in stock, right? I know for a fact they have a handful of Texas Toast guitars in stock, ready to go, ready for shipping, and so that they might make you a good deal. They might they're already a good deal. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, those guitars are actually priced pretty low. They're also
They are.
on Reverb.
Oh,
But
are they?
I would, if I was a buying person, I would go to the Flipside website and buy it there.
Yeah, so if you guys want to buy any of the guitars that Flipside has, whether they're Texas Toast or not, don't go through Reverb. See, it's nice to be able to go, don't go through Reverb. Go
Yeah.
directly to Ike or Dylan.
I think
Or any of the
everything they
guys
have
at
on
Flipside
Reverb, they
Music.
also have in their store.
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah.
And if you go through Reverb, it costs them
Costs them
money.
3.5%. Yeah.
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was 11%.
Yeah, you're right. It is more. It's not that much more, but it all adds up.
Yeah.
3.5 here, 3.5 there.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Also want to thank the good people at Stuart McDonald. Guys, there's a link in the description below. You can get any of the stuff that you want from Stu Mac. It doesn't cost you any more to use that link, but we get a little taste. So if you want the neck relief gauge, which I'm going to be doing a video on soon, you can get one of these dudes. We should have a black background.
Oh, that looks way better. White background. There you go.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so
Here,
neck
put it
relief.
up against the Timberwolf
That's
Bandsaw
not gonna
blade.
work. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Put it in the wolf's mouth.
All right. So any of the stuff that they have at StuMac, which by the way you should be buying because StuMac has a lifetime warranty. So anyone who's out there that like has any that says any of that nonsense like StuMac's way too expensive, what do you have to say to them, Chris?
Pshaw.
Yeah. Cram it in your cram hole.
Yeah,
crammy.
crammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the phrase "buy once, cry once." Yeah, okay, but you buy good tools, you have good tools.
Mhm.
You buy bad tools, maybe the next time you pull it out, it's not going to work.
It may or may not
It'd be
work.
like my couch amp.
Yeah.
It makes this weird dum 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 dum, not in
really?
a good way. Yeah, volume goes bum bum.
That's uncool.
Yeah. So anyway,
Let's also talk about Steve at Maximum Guitar Works. Every single person who was here this week has been using Steve's templates. And guys, do they work?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So and we've got a bunch. Some of you have some stuff that Steve's done. Steve builds necks and bodies for us for our Challenger level 1 and level 2. Steve's got an awesome set of templates and a bunch of cool stuff that you can buy, and it's going to make guitar building a lot easier. And I would also like to tell you about Dan and Calvin at Tonewood Experts.
Yep, we used only their wood this week.
That's
I
right.
believe.
That's right. Everybody this week was using wood from Tonewood Experts, and guys, is it awesome?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Everybody here got a truss rod from John and Cheryl at Bitterroot Guitars, and I love the Bitterroot truss rods. It's the only thing that I use, and everybody who's like, I gotta have this, no, you don't. It's the one true and holy truss rod as far as I'm concerned.
Yep, it works really well, and they're not crazy expensive.
No.
And the more you buy, the more you save.
Well, that's true too. When you buy like a dozen or more, you get a better deal.
When you buy 30 at a time, they give you a little bit of a discount.
Tom says he buys Bitterroot in bulk. So yeah, and guys, links in the description below for all of the sponsors of the channel. I've probably forgotten a bunch of you.
Odyssey Beer Works.
Odyssey Beer Works, the great American beer works. That's right.
Yep.
Nigel.
We should go to Odyssey
Nigel
Beer
Forster.
Works. That's right, Nigel Forstner. He's got books online. He's got his hemispherical fret end, like sort of automatic file thing that goes in your drill press. That's a cool tool.
Brad Guitar Miller.
Brad Guitar Miller. Thank you.
A good
Chris.
friend of the shop, also
That's
a
right.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Brian
Duncan, who
if
normally
if
kicks
you
in
do-
like $500-$600
yeah.
every live stream, but his wife's here tonight. So
Yeah. And he's here. So the one don't buy on Reverb.
Yeah.
Do buy on Reverb from Brad Guitar Miller because
that's where he's got
he sells it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
Who else?
Dylan McCurchie from Dylan Talks Tone and Dylan
geez.
Pickups.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
We're gonna end on this one, guys. If you want to have pickups wound by the guy whose name's on the pickup, it's one of the last people that you can get that from.
It really is.
If you buy Seymour Duncan's, it is highly unlikely that Seymour Duncan will wind.
Lawlers, nope. Novaks, nope. No. Maybe, but
no.
Let's be honest.
But if you buy from Dylan McCurchie at Dylan Pickups, Dylan Talks Tone, I guarantee you Dylan's going to wind the pickups. Unless you come to one of our workshops and Dylan teaches you to wind the pickups, which is super fun.
It is super cool and super rewarding because I finally built a guitar that I did everything on.
Oh, did you? Where you wound the?
Yeah, the pickups.
that's cool.
Yeah, that Jag. And
all right,
it was like that was really cool.
Yeah.
I did all of this
I did.
stuff.
Who made those pickups? Me. What do you mean
Yeah,
you? I mean, I made them.
Yeah, and I think they sound great.
They do.
And that's a really, really cool part.
Dylan's going to be here with us all next week, hanging out, making guitars with everybody, winding pickups with everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Eating vegan burritos.
Maybe. I don't know what he's going to be doing. And
that's your thing, right?
Vegan burritos?
No, just burritos.
Oh, yeah, burritos.
Yeah, breakfast burritos.
Yeah. So he's going to be out here with us all week. There might be a bunch of crazy cuckoo videos that we're going to do. Dylan's is going to be on his live stream tonight. I think they might be loading the band tonight. I don't know, but they're going to be here probably by Sunday.
Sunday, I would expect. Yeah, if they miss the reveal on Sunday, I'll be sorely disappointed.
That's right. Well, maybe they'll be here.
Maybe, hopefully, they will be.
We're gonna find out.
They won't be.
So, and if you guys want to hang out with Dylan and his lovely wife Leslie on Dylan Talks Tone for the next hour plus, I think they're going to be doing a live stream. They always do.
They go.
But if they're loading the module tonight, they might not. I don't know what they're doing. So yeah,
I bet they leave first thing in the morning.
Maybe, yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
That was the cool part about the $400 guitars is I made the whole thing, says Doc. So yeah, including winding the pickups.
Yeah, that's really neat.
So guys, we will see you not tomorrow, but Sunday for a reveal of everything that everyone's making this week. I'm looking forward to showing it off because they look great so far. Guys, we will see you then. And until then, have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you. We've got to go get our Mexican food, Mexican fiesta on.
Can't wait.
So guys, we'll see you on Sunday, not tomorrow, but Sunday. Take care, everybody.